Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Oh, let me did not do a mic check. I am sorry. I am all over the place. Things come off. There we go. I think this is gonna sound better. I should have done a mic. Sorry. There we go. Well, hello. I only have a few minutes to talk because I have to go to work. So this is gonna be a quick, informative session. I took last week off because I had to catch up with just life things, and yeah, it's Thursday, October 7th. I was supposed to do this streaming show like last week, last Thursday, but life happens. Leo, what's up, Leo? Yeah, so I guess we'll just get straight into it. I am making a movie, and this is what I am here to talk about, discuss. You have to talk about it, and it will come to life. Man, it's going a lot. It's going a lot faster. So I was gonna build up into it, but Leo already wants to be in it. So um, let's see. Well, what was I gonna say? Well, real quick, just because last week was kind of a busy week, as in just like um, well, I decided to make a movie after as soon as I left the Texas Frightmare. The people there inspired me to really hit the idea, hit the creativity, and do a feature film. I've done a lot of short movies, and I really want to do a feature film. And since I've been doing side by side movies, podcasts, and rewatch right now, the two podcasts I've been doing for a year, I want to say that it's really helped me out on understanding one, just my mental health, just like trying to like it's like a good thing to always have like a friend to check in on, a weekly friend checking in on each other. So it's like Ben and Mona, I really appreciate y'all taking the time to do this with me because it's already been a year. But as we start dissecting these movies, just talking about them, we just open discussions. What Side by Side Movies podcast is about. It's an open discussion about two friends just talking about a movie. We have two things have in common. They either have a director, actor, writer, something in common, same production team, and we talk about it, just like talk about whatever. Just we kind of try to stay away from the toxic and negative things, but we understand how the difficulty of being an actor and making a movie, and being a filmmaker and making a movie, and just all that producing and just making a movie. We understand how hard it really is because it does take a lot of it takes a lot out of you. And as I started getting more inspired by this movie that I wanted to do, I just started writing a little bit more about what I'm passionate about, and I do love my hometown a lot. So I've been I graduated like 18 years ago, Del Rio, and I always it was my first place where I was making my movies, doing my stuff down there. So I want to go back and do a feature. So last week I had to do a lot of like paperwork and stuff, and I was trying to get everything going because I do want to do some crowdfunding, and I'm learning how to do that. All right, well, here we go, Michael. Here we go. I got something. Let's see. Leo, I'll be your movie thriller announcer. Yeah, sure. Thanks. It is a slasher. It's definitely going to be independent slasher horror movie. Let's see, where am I at? I was having a little bit of issue getting everything started, so I think my computer might be running slow. But let's check this out. So I have the poster for my movie. I just made it right now. Not satisfied with it, but this is what the title of the movie is called. Tacos burritos. You want seconds. And as you see there at the top of the movie poster, we do have some names, some titles. Got me, Aisa Lynn, Ty Gwyn, and Vic Hernandez. These are people that I've met, people that I've known. They're real people. I'm gonna try to get a lot of people from my hometown in it. Also, my family. So I'm forcing my brothers to be in this, and my sister. My sisters are gonna do it. And my sister just sent me a video that she made her and her friend made a like a little movie, a little thriller. I thought it was pretty cool. Like, oh, she's ready. She's getting ready. So I started doing that in high school, and then it's kind of cool that my little sister's doing that. But it's gonna be it's a movie. So basically, what I have on the movie poster here is when strange occurrences begin to stalk the residents of the small border town, San Dominguez, Texas. Will anybody care? So let's see. I'm gonna definitely highlight a lot of the good things about my hometown, about the border. I always feel like it's a bad rap, and so I just wanted to say there are some beautiful things down there. The landscape's amazing. It's a small town where I'm from, and also we're not in the valley. So just to clarify that, we're the southwest. So it's not we're like 8 hours from El Paso, and like I don't know 5 hours from the valley. So it's like we're in the middle of our own place. Let's see what Joe say. I'm ready for close up, Mr. Deville. Joe's gonna be in it. I've been trying to get. I try to get those guys in it. Definitely Joe is gonna be he's like I actually like that Dave Madison as gonna put him in a movie as Joe Ridgely or as doing this. So it's pretty cool how you can do it now. You can make a movie basically anywhere. But I do have I've been working on this, and I really do want to. I do appreciate the people that I've been sharing my ideas with, and just kind of getting a little bit of feedback, but also then letting people get like just to hang out with me, like just I'm spitting ideas at them, and they're showing interest, and they're showing out. So without further ado, we're gonna go down the list of actors and we have in this movie. So it starts off with myself. I play a role in it. I'm a Devin Gonzalez. We're gonna be working out of a video store. So basically, it's there's a little bio. Should I read it? So let's see. So Jeremy's best friend. Oh, I wrote this one last. That's why I should have waited. Sorry. No. Anyways, so let's see. There's gonna be a lot of Easter eggs in this, and we'll start off with so I'll take the compliment. Thank you, Joe. Man, I also, and this is I will say thank you to Joe Ridgely, because we had a conversation the other night, and he basically was telling me he got to get it out there. Oh, by the way, I do have a I'm gonna add all the links to this afterwards. I have to just get it out there. It's taking too long. I am Joe's basically like, dude, I told him I have an IMDb Pro, and he was like, why aren't you have anything on it? And I was like, I don't know. He's like, get on it. And I did. So now if you IMDb CJ Robles, you will see me. I am in that pic right there. But here's Miguel Mezcua. Picked up on something. Look at that. I already picked up on an Easter egg. Look, thank you, brother. It's a little video store called Mr. Green's Video Central. It's in a fictional town on the border. It is it's gonna be cool, a little slasher. It's turning more into a friend movie, but let's see. And these are and the people that I have casted so far. They've been nice and generous to play along. If they can't make it or things don't work out schedule wise, they might not be the actor or actress that's gonna be playing the role. So this is just for right now. And I don't have their permission. I'm just gonna show it. And if they don't want me to talk about it, then I can clip it. But here we are. We have another. That's one of the main characters, and we have another main character, Molly Perez, played by Iselin. Hometown girl from Del Rio, and so she's been generous enough to assist me in this. And so here's a little bit of her background. Take the hometown sweetheart, the girl next door, and the boss, and mix them up together to get the perfect fiance / video store owner. After graduating college, breaking up with her on-again ex, and moving back home, Molly started a small business with the local hometown boy, Devin Gonzalez, after they fell in love. She has her man, her best friend, and her business. Is it her heart of gold, her brains, and a combination of her losses that might help her reach the end, or will she just be takeout or leftovers when it's all said and done? So there's a big Easter egg, especially in the poster, so you can see what do you call it, where this is kind of going. So let's go on to the next character. This is Molly Perez. She's the video store owner because she is going to get married to Devin, this character. And they have a video store with employees. Well, actually, let's move on to the next character, which is the other video store employee or owner, one of the owners, because there's 4 owners. Oh, where are we going? Why are you not? Come on. So I'm saying my internet's acting up. It's not. There you go. Here we go. I have a character named Jeremy Owens, portrayed by Nathaniel Archer. I got to meet this gentleman. I've been working with him for a few months now, and he's such just a great energy, great person, very positive. He's very technical. He likes to break things down, which is really cool. Which is you'll probably see in his character that I wrote. This is Devin's best friend and video store business partner. The pair have been childhood friends since as long as PG-13 ratings has existed. Jeremy is a local hometown kid who dreams of bringing the world of cinema back to his beloved small town. Jeremy is a walking movie encyclopedia. He has seen everything from the darkest of dark comedies to the Lifetime movie to the shortly lived discontinued online cartoon video series. Jeremy thanks the success of Mr. Green's Video Central to his loving and caring wife, Patricia, who has supported the duo since they met in elementary. Does the best friend have what it takes to make sure he and Patricia don't end up on the dessert display? So yeah, I got a best friend in this movie. There's a best friend movie. So let's see. Another character. So I'm gonna have to kind of go through this. I gotta be at work in a little bit. So let's move it along. And I have a comedian, an awesome comedian. This gentleman is super funny. If you get a chance to like just Google Ty Gwynn or YouTube and look some of his stand up, it's hilarious. I also did my last two improv classes with him, and he's just funny on the spot guy. He's also very caring. This character is I wrote this character first, and then I was like, who can I think that would like to do this? That's like this character, and I just basically was like, oh, this is kind of Ty, and then he was like, yeah, I'm down. I even let him name his own character. Charlie Wang will be portrayed by Ty Gwynn. This lovable character is everything wholesome and more. Charlie always says the right things at the worst times to help uplift the situation. As the senior employee at Mr. Green's Video, he has an extensive background in movies, gaming, and pop culture. Charlie is known for his quick wit, charm, and for having a big heart. He shows smarts, humor, and love on a daily basis, always has his head up, and looks towards a better outcome when everything looks spoiled. Will Charlie's comedic charm help him make it to supper, or will his dish best be served cold, dead cold? So we have Ty Gwynn in the movie. So yeah, this guy is hilarious. I think he's a big plus to this. If I can get him, and he wants to go down to the border, he wants to check it out, and might bring some stand up to it. That'd be awesome. So let's move it on. I got another character in here. We're gonna talk about there's always a store that has a guy that just kind of hangs out and knows everything but doesn't really work. Also, bars tend to do this. There's a guy that just goes and hangs out at a bar, and before you know it, this guy's they're always at the bar. That they offer him like a bouncer job or like a busboy job, and then he starts doing that, and then he moves up to bartender, and somehow he's now because he spends so much time there. This is kind of one of these characters, and that is the character Joseph Lecoy, portrayed by Vic Hernandez. Adventure Vic. Look him up on YouTube. This is a friend of mine from Del Rio as well. He's always been a video guy. Always him and I I've known him since I was a kid. He's a couple years older than me, just like 2 or 3. We always he would hang out at my cousin Louis' house, and we just like kind of chill and hang out and talk movies. It's always cool to talk movies, and I kind of, like I said, I just wrote these characters, and I just kind of was like, well, who would like to do it? Who is an actor? Who's a filmmaker? Who's that? And here they are. And I mean, like I said, up until this point, this is where I'm at. I've been doing this for like a month already, and this is like I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm thinking if I'm throwing it out there, I'll start organizing it, because I have a lot of things, and I do have a friend that I've been kind of like sharing a lot of my ideas with, and they have been kind of being like my EP, my executive producer. What's up, Sean? Hey, buddy. Dude, I've been seeing a lot of your hold up real quick, man. Talk to Sean real quick, right? Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of your posts, dude. You are creative as hell, dude. I need to like figure out a way to get some of my movie stuff to you, man. I'm talking about a movie I'm making. I'm doing a movie in my hometown, so yeah, but I would need some stuff, and I'm gonna reach out to you eventually. But man, you are super creative. The Freddy Krueger like wood sketch thing, I don't know what it's called, was amazing. So yeah, going back to the show, so I'm talking about characters in the movies that I'm creating, that I'm gonna shoot soon. We have here the Joseph Lecoy character. JLQ is the unofficial official video store employee. After making a good amount of money in the stock market, JLQ spends his days at Mr. Green's chatting up conversations with customers and directing them to the lower budget indie films that might not make it to the big video stores. JLQ seems to know all things movies, sports, fantasy, who the talk of the town is, and so forth. He just doesn't understand women very well. He is sprung on his ex and cannot move forward. Not being able to move on from his past might make JLQ place his final order. He might be well done by the time dinner is served. So yeah, that's another one of my characters. Thank you, I appreciate that. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, thank you, Sean. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna figure this out. I kind of have it's like I have the puzzle or the engine pieces all together. I just don't exactly know how to put them. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm like, let's figure it out. And by doing that and saying that, I only got about like 10 more minutes of this, because also StreamYard has like a max capacity, and I'm about to hit my hours, and what do you call it? My computer's acting slow because I gotta clean it out. It's gotta get fleshed out. I've been saving so much stuff. I've been doing a lot of things, and but that being said, I am doing a film, and I really I've been doing short films for a while. I officially started back in 2013, like actually just doing the competitions for the 48-hour film project. But I've been doing movies since I was a kid, and I'm just it's time for me to show what I got. A lot of people are like, I know there's some people listening to this and being like, finally, and he's this far at least. But yeah, I know I get messages from people a lot, from friends I grew up with, that are constantly doing the, what do you go get do it, go do it, go, you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing, kind of thing. All right, Sean. Yeah, I'll hit you up, man. I will hit you up. Put me down as an extra, maybe dead body or something. You, it's in the books. You cannot. You're in it. You're in it, Michael. This is gonna have a high kill count. This is also gonna be a twist because there's a lot of beautiful things in down on the border, and there's gonna be. I love the food. Can't. There's somebody posted today that I'm just not just I don't want to talk about this because it's negative, and I don't. Social media is it's opinion, whatever. It's toxic, but yeah, Tex-Mex is I don't know. I'm not gonna say it, but I love my border food. It's good. It's good stuff. But yes, you will be in it. So you're already one of the. I will need extras. But this is definitely. I need to see this right here where it says dead body. Yeah, you're gonna be one of those. So we'll figure out a way. I have creatively thought of ways to off some people, and if you're down to go full actor, you go full method. I'll put you in it, Michael. I've known Michael since like elementary or something like that, like for sure junior high. And he says he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. So yeah, let's see where we're at now. Sorry, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting parched. But with all being said, let's see, what time is it? Oh, I only got a few more minutes. So I was talking about the 48-hour film project. So look at that. Today's the 7th. Y mañana es el 8. So the 8. So I signed up for one. I didn't do one the previous time because it's a little pricey, and but this one I enjoyed that they had like a discount for returning. I did one in May, so I believe it was May, and then I returned again, and they gave me a discount, so that was pretty nice. And there's always when you're doing a film competition, there's always going to be like the early bird prices, that it's cheaper to do it then, and then that's when you want to kind of get it. You want to get it in, and sometimes you just wait, or you budget. You have to wait for your budget to actually start, or maybe you got to make sure you have the weekend free. Somehow, I don't know how this happened, but I will be free this weekend, so I will be able to focus on my movie. So I'm doing this right here so I can practice for the shoot. I was going to rent the cameras already and get everything going there. I did have a gentleman that I met on Instagram who did donate some cameras to me, but I can't use them because, I mean, it's awesome. This is like the most support I've ever gotten ever from a stranger. And, I have a camera. It's nice, but I can't really use it because it shoots VHS or those tapes. And I don't want to have to transfer too much stuff when I can do it already in post. And I do like to thank, people like Dave Madison and Scott Chiaffo and Joe Ridgely for always, when I ask them questions, they give me advice back on a lot of the stuff I have. And I appreciate that. So with this one, I wanted to keep my budget small because for my short, I am doing some crowdfunding. I'm figuring it out. I'm gonna go back to this video. I'm gonna have to add the links to everything, and then I'll just keep promoting it. You'll see it because I'm gonna start an Indiegogo, and you'll see the tacos, burritos. I'm working. I'm in the middle of it. I just don't really know how it works. I did a lot of research last week, and I have a direction of where I want to go. But look at that. Look at that. You see that? He'll use that VHS camera. I know you will, and you'll make skate videos too. But you see where it says Cesar Gonzalez right there? You see my character's name? Do you want to go back real quick, Cesar? Or do you want to kind of, you see that? It's loosely based off him. But he's also in the movie too. So everyone, Cesar's going to be in the movie. So yeah, I'll be doing that. Let's see. That Joe guy is a weirdo. Yeah, tell me about it. Gotta have conversations screen to screen with him. Not just like it's our boy Joe. He's funny. He's very supportive. Joe, and Dave and Scott, very supportive gentlemen. They're really cool. What did you do? You just said nothing. What is Cesar? What is that? He said nothing. And Joe, he laughed at it. But yes, I'm gonna go back to the brand. But yes, I will be doing an Indiegogo, so I'll if anybody would feel like supporting me, I don't know. I've budgeted because I do want to get a big name horror legend icon, and I did reach out to him, and he did say here's a list, and you need to reach this list, and I will more than gladly do your movie. So now I have this list, I have this to-do list, and I do need to have money because I'm literally I'm budgeted as zero right now, and I'm gonna see how I can kind of slowly work my way up because I do my number one thing is I have to feed my crew. I have to feed my cast. I have to take care of them that way. If I can't pay them, I mean, there's a part in the budget where I can pay them, and I would love to. So a lot of this is volunteer. That's what I'm saying. Like I also want people from my hometown, but I do would like to somehow compensate them. I don't care if I don't make any money. I just want to make a movie. That's my whole goal. Just make a movie. So when my son gets older, he can be like, well, my dad said he was gonna make a movie with me, and he did it. So yeah, cool. I don't want him. I would prefer that than to have the well, my dad gave up, or he got close to it. No, I got to go through it. So I want to make a feature film. That's a big deal for me. Like, I really, really want to do it. All right, let's see. Look at that. Yeah, they are great guys. They're awesome. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. We're going to do a plug here, Cesar. Broken Match. Broken Match is his, I guess you would call his carne asada, no, carneria, or it's what is it, barbecue? He's like, I don't know, you just cook. He cooks off a grill. Like, it's amazing. It's more of an event is what I call it. You kind of just show up and I don't know, he takes like 2 twigs and he starts a fire and it like a blaze, and then he starts cooking. Anyways, that's Cesar. That's the guy I'm it's loosely based off the character of mine. And but what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a crowdfunding, so look out for that. And I'll be, oh yes, dude. Well, I don't know, man. I don't want my cast to get hit with that itis. That food is good. It's gonna knock me out. But I honestly, when I film, I do a thing called film fasting. I just can't. I'm kind of a nervous wreck in a way. Like, I try to keep my composure, and I don't like eating because it distracts me. So, but that doesn't mean that I can't feed my crew. I need my crew, my cast to be fed. So I know they are my priority. So I don't care. I don't really eat. I'll do a protein shake and that's it. Like, if I need the vitamins or something, or whatever the nutrition. I don't care. But yeah. So I'm hitting up 23 minutes. I can easily do an hour now. I have the stamina to do an hour on this. But yesterday I did a podcast, and I need to clarify something real quick. Let me see. I know it's the podcast, and it was just an audio podcast, and I did have some wine on it, which is it's always a fun thing to do when you get a little too relaxed. So let's see. He said it is called let's see. It's called Not For Everyone Podcast on all streaming services. So I have an episode on there, and I talk about trolls. An episode about a troll. I talk about, and I meant to. So I didn't use the word. I was talking about it. I'm from the border. I'm Hispanic. I'm superstitious, and those are all stereotypes, and I fall in those. And I think I didn't use duende. I used enano. So I was calling the troll a gnome because I didn't want to summon a troll. And so the whole time you hear me call it an enano, and these two gentlemen, and they say it in the podcast, they're white, so they're like, they were trying to really get down the word enano, because I was like, duende will be a little bit, I don't know, but I didn't want them to keep saying it because you'll look up spirits. So in that being said, that was really kind of a cool little segment there that we talked about, and they told me to talk about my movie, and then it's more than meets the eye. There's more to it, but this would be what I would call a horror slasher. I'm gonna try to do a comedy, because I don't know how not to like kind of write a comedy. I just kind of always do that. It's not really like I'm not thinking I'm funny or anything. It just kind of always like laugh at things. But other than that, like I said, I'm gonna have to log off in a second because I only got one. I gotta get to work already, but I don't live too far from downtown, so. But this episode side by side will be up. I haven't posted like the last 5 episodes, so I got about 5 weeks of uploads I got to do. But we really this one really I liked it because we had a really nice just like a fan conversation in a way about Norm Macdonald and his passing, and it's a nice thing to have Ben and to have Mona, to have just to be there, and even like I said, to have the End of the Night guys, because it's cool to and all this what's going on, and it's hard to like stay off the internet kind of thing, So I'm gonna kind of go into one more thing that I have to talk about, And it's my plug for my show on Monday nights through the Indie Escape, My Manic Mondays. It is the mental health and movies podcast. Trying to figure out a way just how I enjoy movies a lot, and they help me out get through things, and maybe just just conversating about movies, living in the world of the movie, and trying to just see how I can bring that into life, or see if I see something how it reflects and to me, and I don't want, it's a kind of a way to keep myself in check as I edit all the videos for the shows, because I do all the editing and I'm listening to them, and I listen to them. I'm a fan of my own show, and like Ben cracks me up, like, because I have the conversation with Ben, and then as we have the conversation, like I listen to it later, and I'm like, oh, the conversation did go that way. I don't know why it went the other way, but oh, thank you, Sean. I don't know exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that I was asked to be on a network, and they're supportive, and I'm like, cool. We're kind of like a band, a little team, little family thing. Dare I say family? But yeah, so this is what my show is going to be about. Just mental health and movies. I don't know. I'm not trying to preach or anything. I'm not trying to, like, I'm just an example. Just that's it. Like, I'm not trying to say I'm like be like me or do what I do. I don't know. I enjoy movies, and I learn from them, and but also they're movies. They're fictional. Like, don't take them too serious. And that's a big thing. I think what's going on is a lot of people are living too much in the realities, where there is there's got to be a break. But that's just my opinion. And if anybody wants to hang out, I'll figure out. I'm just gonna organically figure the show out, like I'm doing with the movie, like I'm doing, because I do have the pieces for the movie. It's a puzzle. You got to figure out how to put them together and how the timing. And it's logistics. I'm sure it will be awesome and a good subject for a podcast. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing. Subject's one thing, but you also want to be able to entertain. But I think I have to go because this thing's. I got 3 minutes. But I gotta do the outro, so just keep an eye out. I'm gonna be annoying everybody on the socials. You're gonna be seeing a lot of my blasting, a lot of my I guess my crowdfunding, a lot of promoting my movie, because I'm gonna shoot it soon. It's that time of year. This is also a great time of year. So just enjoy it. It's Halloween. It's coming up. It's the fall. Oh, I'm not really a summer guy. Not really a summer guy. I don't like summer too much. I like to be outside. I like to sweat, like that vitamin D and everything. But summer, no me gusta. I prefer to be a little bit colder. I love the heat. Don't get me wrong. I like them both, but it's just something about the timing. But I'm not here to knock summer. I'm just here to log off and say, everybody, I wrote a movie. I'm getting ready to make it. I'm practicing this weekend. I still got my podcast I'm doing. I'm actually going to shoot 2 tomorrow. I'm going to be exhausted. And then there's a convention this weekend. I might check it out. I might go check something out. But with all that being said, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. And if you are if you do live in Del Rio, in the 830, and you want to be an extra or something, reach out to me. I'll put a link down there or something where you can email me or something. I prefer emails because the social media people just kind of, some people I don't know. It's whatever. But thank you, everybody. I will see you later. I have to go.